Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos.
Here we go, yeah. At the top of the class on a roll, hey. And it's time to run it up, yeah, you know, yeah. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah. On a roll, here we go, here we go. Here we go.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every single weekday right here at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, crypto might be over. Actually, give me 1 sec, guys. Let me just move something. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. Had to shut the door, but welcome back to another episode of the Frankie Candles live stream, guys. Yeah, guys, crypto might be over. I'm just saying, I sold everything. I'm moving over to gold. I'm going to be trading gold from now on. I'm just kidding, guys. Obviously, things are crazy out there. Crypto is not over. I'm just kidding, and I'm glad to see in our poll that 80% of you guys or 79% of you guys don't think crypto's over, but we do have 21% that think it is. Guys, absolutely insane day. Obviously, we made lower lows yesterday for Bitcoin. And then we made lower lows again today. I mean, this has been a long time coming. Not that, we were 100% expecting the lower lows. We knew it was a possibility, but we've just been waiting for that second shoe to drop, if that's the saying. We've just been waiting for this outcome as Bitcoin has been going sideways. We got a little fake out to the upside and then a big dump down to lower lows, which was one of the situations we were looking at. And boy, is it happening quickly. So we have a lot to look at, guys. We're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin. We're going to be taking a look at the altcoins. I'm going to let you know what I think about the markets. We're going to check in on some stuff we were looking at yesterday that hit eerily accurate levels that we were looking at. One of them, hint, Solana, hitting that $12 mark that we were talking about yesterday. I kind of felt crazy. I was like, do I really want to say this on the internet? I think Solana's going to go, could hit $12. And I went back to my live stream yesterday to make sure that's what I said. And yeah, we were looking at the value area low at $12, and I went to check Solana. We were at $14. And then as I'm looking at the chart, boom, tap that $12 mark. So we're going to be taking a look at everything, guys. Things are absolutely insane. I'm going to let you know my kind of general sentiment. And just on Bitcoin and the markets in general. We're going to take a look at some of the altcoins. Now, guys, I would say I'm going to try to find some levels for you guys to try to catch some trades. But when you're in a big capitulation like this, sometimes it's not the best idea to long every bull div or short every bear div. Even if you have confirmations, when you're in a big move down like this, it's kind of just a coin flip. So, very, very, very tricky stuff out there. But I'm going to try to break it down for you guys. And shout out to CryptoFace. I see you guys in chat. I was in there in his stream earlier to say what's up. I saw him going live. I was like, oh boy, CryptoFace is live. We got to check this out. So I went to say what's up, hung out for there a little bit. And then you guys in chat were saying that he wanted me to come on. I went back to the live stream and he had my live stream up. And I was like, oh my God. And he's like, oh, come on the stream. I was like, I'm going live, which is crazy. It's just crazy. Shout out to CryptoFace. I got a lot of respect for Face, man. If CryptoFace is the actual GOAT. So it's for him to ask to have me on a show is pretty cool. I've been watching CryptoFace for a really long time. He's a big reason why I got into leverage trading. And I used to watch him all the time. So God, it's crazy. I never thought that he'd want me on a show. Insane. So shout out to CryptoFace. We will make that happen. Trust me. I don't care if I have to cancel one of my live streams. I will love to come on your show, man. So if you're watching this, Face, let's set it up, dude. I'd be super pumped. I appreciate you. Shout me out, man. Much respect, brother. But yeah, definitely going to set that up. Super cool. But guys, we have so much to look at on the charts. I'm going to say what's up to chat real quick, and we're going to jump right into it because things are getting insane. Let's see who we got in here going absolutely nuts already. Frankie, can I ape in? we're going to take a look at that. Hopefully I can clear that up for you. Let's see. What is up, Dean Lowe? What is going on, man? Crypto Boy says, mad buying opportunities. Hey, guys, it's at a discount. That is for dang sure. Dusto, what is going on? Wolfman ate my coins. What is going on? Frankie, close the dang door. Yeah, we got to slam that door. Hopefully we could shut the door, that's opening up the pits to you-know-what right now in crypto. What is going on, Mark Gibson? Frankie, be honest. Do you have a soul short open? I don't want to talk about it. I really don't want to talk about it. Actually, speaking of emotions, guys, and keeping it out of your trading here, today's been a rough one for me. I mentioned this last week. The last week and this week are kind of crazy for me. I have a lot of stuff going on, behind the curtains. Everything's okay, but I just have a lot going on, and yeah, I'm paying for it today. Not able to, not in the positions I want to be in, guys. I am in a very, 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 very risky scalp long right now, but it's a super small position. It's a gamble, right? This one's a gamble. I'm willing to lose all this money. It's a small position. I'll pull it up in a minute for you guys just to show you, but it's a really, really risky little scalp long. Probably gonna lose it, but I needed to get into something, but yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit. But Francisco, what is going on? Reveal Mrs. Candles. You guys are funny. Now, there's actually. Nah, I don't want to leak anything. Anthony C, what is going on? Shout out to you. Mandoc, what is going on? Let's see. John O, what is going on? Hopefully you guys were able to catch me on Sin City Crypto today. We kind of broke down the charts if you guys caught me over there. Let's see. Thesis himself, thank you so much for the super chat, man. He says, okay, I admit it. I got stopped out of my long. Yellow X's are real, and I was wrong. Hashtag bing bong. Shout out to Thesis himself. He's admitting it. The yellow X's are real. They work, and we're going to break all that down in a second. But what's up, Wild? What's up, Wild? Mountain Man, what is going on? Terry, shout out to all our mods, guys. We got the best mods in the game. You guys know that. But I don't want to keep anybody waiting. We got a whole lot to look at on the charts, so we're just going to go ahead and rush through this, and we're going to go ahead and jump right into the charts. So here we are on the Bitcoin 1 minute chart, guys, and look at the size of these green candles. I mean, holy cow, they don't even fit on the screen. We are absolutely ripping. I'm just kidding, obviously. But guys, let's go ahead and just kind of break down the higher time frames and then work our way down to the lower time frames. I'll give you my general sentiment here for the near term, and then we'll go down to those the super low time frames. I'll give you guys the levels I'm watching. I'll update you guys on my tiny little trade that is basically just there to make me feel like I'm not missing out. But I didn't want to FOMO into a short because we've already come down so much, so I figured hedge the bets. But we'll take a look at that in just a second. Short soul again. We're definitely going to take a look at Solana, guys. Obviously, Solana's taken a huge hit. It's basically going to zero right now. But we're going to take a look at it. I'll let you guys know what I think. But taking a look at Bitcoin here, guys, on the higher time frames, we are now printing that red dot on the weekly. You know that's a very bearish sign. And hey, guys, listen. I know we've been talking about these yellow X's, or we haven't talked about them for a while, rather. We had this one. It brought us down a little bit. And then we printed the second one, and it brought us down a little bit. And then, we kind of just crabbed sideways, and then we got that little move up. But could this, these yellow X's can sometimes foreshadow some big moves to the downside. So maybe this one played out a little bit, and this one was kind of just foreshadowing. Took a little bit to play out, and maybe we're going to see this thing play out. But I don't really know how confident I am that this is that yellow X at play. But just so you know, we had these yellow X's on the chart. Not saying that, we knew it was going to dump because of this. To be honest, once a few candles go by, I kind of consider this played out, but they're definitely not bullish signs, right? But anyway, your weekly is printing that red dot, which is more bearish, could give us continued move down, continued move to the downside in the in the medium term. Obviously, this might take some time to play out, but this is generally kind of foreshadowing some more bearish action coming in the next week or so. And then you come down to your 6-day, your 5-day, your 3-day, your 4-day. 4-day blood diamond is printing, guys. Not the best look. Not the best look right now. Trying to see if there was any other blood diamonds here. This one brought us down quite a bit. The last blood diamond we had on that 4-day did bring us all the way down about 25%. This one actually already playing out. Already played out. Did that? Oh, no. Okay, yeah, this one already brought us down 27%. Very, very bearish sign. 5-day printing that 5-day red what am I saying? 5-day blood diamond. I almost said red dot. 5-day blood diamond printing as well. Obviously playing out as blood diamonds do, guys. When you get these bearish signals on the higher time frames, they do not lie. This blood diamond, this previous blood diamond did bring us down about 40%, right? So I'm not saying it has to play out to 40%, but if it did, let's just go ahead and do some, what do you call the opposite of moon math? Gravity math? I don't know. If this brings us down another 40%, where does that bring us, guys? It brings us right into that $12,000 range, and I'm going to show you why that actually might be a really interesting level in just a minute. But guys, the bearish signals are here. Blood diamond on your 5-day, plus the red dots printing all over the higher time frames. You guys will know yesterday on the live stream, we were looking at this, right? We saw the red dots printing on the higher time frame, so we knew that it was likely that we would continue to cool off here and continue this move to the downside. Now, did we know that it was going to absolutely drop down to zero? No. But we did have an idea that it would, right? Now, why did we have an idea that we would get a quick move down? Because, guys, we talk about this all the time. It's the volume profile. Look at this high volume node here, right? This typically acts as very strong support or resistance, depending on if you're above or below them. It shows where the volume profile shows where the trading volume actually is. So as we ranged around in this level, we created this big spike in volume, and we knew that looking at this volume profile, if we lost this level generally, right? I'm just going to draw a line here because you could see, right? We sat on top of this level, and we knew if we lost this high volume node, if you look below us, we talk about this all the time, big volume gap here, right? And shout out to Crypto Music. I will come right back to that. Let me just finish up on this. We do have this big volume gap, right? So we knew if we broke these lows, right? Essentially, the actual specific level that we were watching was this macro 786 fib level, which was coming in at about 17.8, 17.6. It's basically where we got that bounce during that crazy June capitulation, during all that Celsius nonsense. We were looking at the 786. We got a perfect bounce, and then we were talking about, now this is a while ago, the OGs might be the only ones who remember this, but we were saying, if we get a move down, the 786 is going to be that number one level right here, this blue line, that number one level that we want to hold and get a strong bounce off of, because if that were to happen, it would kind of give us a nice little double bottom for the bottom of this bear market. And then, we mentioned if we break that level, that's where we start to look for those lower targets. And where's that first lower target? Well, we're kind of sitting on it right now. Yeah, we are sitting. Let me just zoom out just to kind of show you guys, because this is very heavily based on the volume profile. So we lost this level. We knew it could get started, could get it moving pretty quickly here. I think I even said that on the live stream yesterday. If we break this high volume node, could get moving pretty quickly, or maybe it was this morning, just because of this volume gap. And where's that next likely spot to stop? You see the next little spike in volume right here. Guys, if you are just tuning into the live stream for the first time, if you take anything away from my live stream, I don't care if you're watching for 5 minutes, take the volume profile sauce and put it in a jar, tighten it up, and run away with it, because this is extremely useful, right? So we knew he lost that level, could get moving pretty quick, could get a quick move down to our next spike in volume, which was coming in right here at about 15,730, we'll call it. And where are we sitting right now? We're sitting right on top of that level, almost perfectly. We wicked down below it, and now we're closing, our candle is closing above it. However, this is the 5-day. We'll have to zoom in to get a better look. But just to give you guys the general idea of where I think things are going, because these lower targets just keep coming in super quickly, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys the levels. That's that first level that we were looking at for some support. Again, not just this magic level that I picked. It's based off the volume profile. Now, if we lose this level decisively, we could get another quick fall down to our next spike in volume, which really doesn't come in until $14,000. So if we break this level, we could get another quick ride down to about 14K. And then, if we lose 14K, the next likely stop's going to be about 12K. And if you guys caught me on Sin City Crypto, I recommend you go back and watch that stream on the Sin City YouTube channel if you did not watch it, because we were talking about, kind of my longer term thoughts for Bitcoin. Pretty interesting conversation that I had with the boys over at Sin City. But, just another thing to show you guys here is if we pull up the VPVR and we zoom out, right? Let's put it on log here and stretch it out. Here we go. I do want to show you guys, right? This macro point of control coming in at about $9,500. would technically not be out of the question, because with the way the volume profiles work, you guys know you have your blue line up here, your value area high, your POC, which is the highest, the area where the most volume was transacted. That is your strongest level. That's your point of control in white, and then your value area low in blue down here. And typically, when you come out of your value area and you don't bring a lot of new volume in, which you kind of did bring up here, and we did hang out above this level for a little bit, but if you don't hold above the value area high, you break down below it, and if you lose it decisively, which like we did with this yellow X here, it is likely that you work your way down to your point of control, which again is coming in at $9,500. So just for fun, $9,500, guys, would technically not be out of the question, and to be honest, it wouldn't even be that crazy of a speculation, because you want to remember, in the previous bear markets, from the all-time high in 2017 all the way to the bottom in 2018, was about an 85% correction, right? And then the cycle before that, it ranges between 87 and 85%. And right now, we're only about 75% down. 77 now as the price plummets. I looked, yesterday, and it was not that bad. But if we get that move down towards that point of control, we get closer to that 85% correction, which, in my opinion, if we get down here, that's a healthy bear market, or at least according to history, very, very, it's not that out of the ordinary for a Bitcoin bear market. So just so you guys know, and again, it kind of correlates with our volume profile here, right? We lost this level. You guys know we were calling this like the most important level ever, and the main reason for that was because you have the high volume node here, and if we lost it, it's going to be that quick move down, and then really you have these little levels that we're kind of bouncing off right now. We'll have to zoom in. These little spikes in volume, right, which will give you some kind of interaction, but that real big level doesn't come in until 12K, and then you're getting pretty close to that point of control anyway, and that point of control does act like a magnet, so it wouldn't be impossible to get pulled down there. But that next basic lower targets that I'm looking for, guys, again, basically where we're at right now at about 15.7, basically ranging all the way down to 12K would be the next range. I mean, we've been looking at these levels forever, right, since we've been talking about the bottom, and if we were to lose 20K, we look at these levels a long time ago, and I still stay, in that same range, 12 to 14K, and then, when we get down to 12K, if it's not looking good, we would expect to come to that POC, and then hopefully we can hold that POC, and if we don't, guys, now I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow or the next day, right, and some black swans would probably have to happen. Things would have to get pretty wild for this to happen. However, if we do break that point of control, and we decisively come below it and cannot get back above it, right? Say we come down here, we kind of stick around in this box a little bit, and then we lose it, and we eventually come to the POC. And let's just say we break down below that POC. Let me just move over here so it's easier to see. And you bearishly retest, and we come down, right? At this point, once you break below that POC and you can't get back above and you start coming down, it's very likely that you come back down to your value area low. And that's coming in at like $38, almost $4,000, right? So I'm not calling for a 4K Bitcoin. I'm just saying this is kind of what we can expect. The one good thing I will say, though, is, the low volume doesn't really start until 6K. So we'd have to get down to 6K. Then you might get a quick drop down to this high volume node at about 5K. And then, you work your way down towards that value area low. So I don't want to scare anybody. I'm not calling for this to happen. But I'm just saying, like, these are really the levels that you can look at underneath you, accompanied by that volume, right? So you can expect that. We said this, I think, yesterday or the day before. Guys, if we lose this level, it could be a quick move down to our next little pop in volume at that 15.7 level. Now, not only is this a little spike in volume, but you also have a little bit of confluence, right? You do have some spider lines coming in at this. Let me minimize this. You also do have some spider lines coming in. Oh my God, what is going on here? There we go. Let me switch to Hikinashi candles. There you go. So we also have some of these spider lines coming in right at this level as well. So, this little pop in volume not only has that going for it, but you also have some confluence with those spider lines as well. You could see we almost tapped this spider line perfectly. Let me come down to a lower time frame here so we can see a little better. Yeah, there you go. Almost tapped this one to the dollar. So, we got this level. You got a bunch of spider lines down here. So we should be able to hold this, a little bit. At least if we're going to see some form of a bounce, this might be a good place to start to see it. Mrs. Candles with a breaking news. She needs the car key. There we go. But anyway, yeah. So that's kind of what I'm looking at, guys. You know, again, if we're gonna bounce here at all, might be a somewhat of a good place. But again, with this capitulative action that we're getting here, you know, I wouldn't really be, really hoping on any longs, especially with all the yellow X's and the blood diamonds. But I just wanted to break that down before we actually got into the real analysis, looking at the more, I mean, I would say local levels, but these are basically them. But before we break everything else down, I just wanted to kind of zoom out, show you guys that volume, and kind of how I use these volume profiles to predict the next moves in Bitcoin. And I'll just hide it again. Please, if you take anything away from this, whatever, what am I doing? What is this? Video cameras? Live streams, whatever. If you take anything away from my stream, guys, please take that. You learn about volume profiles. I have videos on my channel about it. If you don't want to watch my channel, I don't even care. Go Google it, learn about them, because they're invaluable, especially because you know where price is likely to move quickly through, and all that good stuff. So that's just kind of my basic general thoughts. But now let's go ahead and move in and do a little bit of a deeper analysis here. Money flow coming out on your daily pretty aggressively. This is obviously a bearish sign. And again, this was not really that much of a surprise, because we put in this bearish divergence into your key resistance with your higher high on your price and your lower high on your momentum waves, warranting that big move to the downside. Right now, we didn't know we were gonna capitulate down to new lows, but we knew that we would at least get some form of a nice move down. And this is why I say, like, it's never a bad idea to start your trades off as little scalp shorts or scalp longs, and then once you're in profit, move your stop loss into profit, and then if price keeps going, then just chase it with your stop loss, and then you're locking in profits while also not missing out on any gains, and your scalp trade can turn into a swing trade, right? And then that's how you might, if price stopped you out early, cool, you got a nice little scalp gain, right? But if price keeps going, cool, now you caught this whole move, right? Without just kind of like, crossing your fingers and praying for a big move. We got 1,388 people in here. I appreciate every single one of you guys for watching this channel right now. Smash that like button, guys, because every 100 likes we get, we spin something called the Wheel of Pain and Pleasure, and there are, I don't know, the CandleMafia will let you know. We give away so much stuff on this channel, but every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin on the wheel. The more spins, the more giveaways. We're already giving away a Ledger hardware wallet, which might not be a better time than now to give one of those away. We're giving away some crypto. I think we're giving away some merch because we hit 1,000 likes yesterday. But we're going for 1,000 likes again tonight, guys. If you want to give away another Ledger, go ahead and smash that like button. If we get 1,000 likes, I'll give away another Ledger, and we'll spin that wheel 10 times. And yeah, we'll give away even more stuff. It's going to be insane. I'm probably going broke this week. But moving on here, daily, money flow coming out, looking pretty bearish. Obviously, you are starting to round off here with your VWAP, but please just don't trust anything right now, because, sometimes the TA gets stepped on when you get these huge capitulative moves. 16-hour, looking to roll over, right? Looking to come back to the upside, but it's going to take some time for that to play. 12-hour, same deal. Your 8-hour starting to curve back up, but your real bearish sign here is the money flow crossover into the red. So that is definitely a more bearish sign. If that VWAP does come over and print a green dot, maybe we get a short-term bounce. But with the money flow crossover, definitely leaning more bearish. Your 6-hour, looking for that green dot, can't find it. Should probably print here pretty soon. But again, money flow looking absolutely nasty. 4-hour, oh my God. It doesn't stop, guys. It doesn't stop. Yellow X printing on the 4-hour. I didn't even see this. I think it probably just popped up. There was a red dot here printing, but now we have a yellow X. Definitely a bearish sign, guys. Like, there's just nothing that looks good here. And again, if you're looking for a long, please make it a scalp long, because it's probably going to be short-lived. I mean, this would technically be a bull case here. However, again, please be careful. Let me hide some of this, some of these spider lines so it's not as noisy. But yeah, let me hide that. Boom. You have your lower lows, massive lower lows, and you also have your higher lows on your momentum waves with your double green dots, right? Green dots all over the place, but you don't want to long the green dots, guys. You want to actually do TA and figure out where you're likely to get a bounce. But again, here, this is another box that we drew. Again, basically those same levels that we were just looking at. But yeah, this is, or maybe I think it's the line we just drew. But coming in, lower lows, higher lows into that key level of support. But again, I would not be betting too much on this, right? If you want to try to do extra TA, get some serious confirmations and get a tiny little scalp off this, but please do not try to hold this to the moon because those yellow X's can definitely step on any longs, especially, even if they're, not especially, but even if there's a bull div, it's probably just going to get walked on for the most part. You don't want to go against the trend here, right? You would have a much higher win rate if you pulled some local golden pockets or something and you waited for a retest. Now, I told you guys I'm in a degenerate long position, but it's a very small position. If I got liquidated, I didn't care. I don't care. I won't get liquidated. But even if I did, I wouldn't care, right? But 15-minute here. This is again, you do have technically a I think, yeah, it's pretty close. Basically, you do kind of have a bull div happening here on your 15-minute as well at support. But again, like this is basically how I expect these bull divs to play out here. Let me delete this. This is essentially how I see these playing out, right? Bull div, boop, and then it comes right back down. But you might, looking to hold this level as support. This is very important here. Let's come down to the 1 minute. So yeah, this is definitely some important levels to hold. So if we can hold above this blue box in this white line, we could potentially continue a move up. But again, guys, money flow coming out. This is the 1 minute. Like, I mean, I'm really grasping for bullish straws here. Again, I'm in a degenerate long. I'm probably gonna get wrecked on that trade. So don't do as I'm doing. It's for fun. I like to have fun sometimes, But I got in somewhere down here. I'll pull up the trade in a minute, but I wouldn't have too high hopes for these longs. But that's, I mean, to be 100% honest with you guys, like there's just really nothing good about these charts. I mean, that 4-hour yellow X, if that confirms, that's nasty, right? And the fact that we've already come down, the fact that we've already come all the way down 27%, and now we're just printing our first yellow X on the 4-hour. Not a good sign, guys. Not a good sign at all. I mean, look at these yellow X's when we had this little bear flag. If you guys are longtime followers of the channel, we were watching these like a hawk. We were crushing these bear flags, right? Because essentially we were just coming down, bear flagging, coming down, bear flagging, and we were smashing the shorts every single time on these. But this kind of indicated, hey, we're about to break out of this bear flag. Yellow X, yellow X, boom, and you come down. And now, obviously, this wasn't as much of a bear flag. I mean, I guess you could kind of consider this a bear flag, and then you kind of broke down out of this. But, at this point, this yellow X on your 4-hour just printing, it's just showing up now. This thing has just showed its face. This could definitely bring us down to that 14 to 12K range, but we'll have to let time tell. But now you guys know kind of my lower targets. Typically I will give you guys levels to look for, some scalp longs or scalp shorts. But yeah, I mean, I would be very careful longing this, guys. This is, likely, we'll see if this holds. But again, that's your bull div on the 15-minute, give you a little pop up, and then it just already wants to roll back over. Not a good sign, especially with the yellow X on the 4-hour. You wouldn't even really want to take a long trade with the yellow X on the 4-hour or during this big capitulation. But it is what it is, and there's your 5-minute blood diamond. Doesn't look like we're probably going to hold this level. So there you go, guys. I mean, that is kind of, here, if you look at this, if you were looking for short entries, something, again, instead of getting into a degenerate long and most likely getting wrecked, what you would more likely have success doing is pulling a local golden pocket, waiting for that, basically the move that I longed, right? I longed this. Probably will get wrecked on it, but again, it's kind of a set it and forget it trade. I don't really care. But you hit this and you wait for the retest of a resistance, right? And you come up and retest this local golden pocket. This actually was looking a little bit promising for a minute with a potential little bullpen in here. You could have done that, and if that broke out the way they usually break out, I mean, you could have at least, gotten a little bit of a move back up to, up to here about 16,300. But I mean, it's just the Bears are out, guys. The Bears are out. So. Especially with that yellow X on the 4-hour, absolute insanity. But just to give you guys an idea, I mean, it's super hard to catch these moves, right? Because this just happened so quick. I was going to try to show you guys how to find a short entry But there you go. You want to pull these local golden pockets, wait for a retest, enter your short on the retest, or wait to bing bong around a little bit, get a confirmation of that blood diamond, and then short that on the way down. And then that would be the higher probability trade, just because you're in a macro downtrend with the yellow X's and the blood diamonds all over the higher time frames. So those are already trying to push price down. So why would you fight the trend, right? So that is, just for anybody out there looking to trade, like, you don't want to just get into degenerate longs. You want to let the degenerate long play out. Don't get into the trade. Wait for the bearish retest of a local area of resistance, and then enter your short trade, right? So you could have got into this short trade here, right? And let's just say you entered here, right? You put your stop loss, above whatever, the last swing high. I'm not going to talk too long about the stop losses, but then, you can ride it down. Let's say, all right, 2%, boom. Cut, take your profits here and, take your profits here, move your stop loss to your entry, right? And then as you go deeper into profit, move your entire, keep moving your stop loss into profit, into profit, into profit. And then, if price comes back up and you get stopped out in profit, cool. You got a nice little winning scalp trade. And if price keeps going down, you could just keep chasing it with your stop loss and just ride this thing all the way down as far as it wants to go. And that's how your scalp trade can turn into a swing trade. So there you go, guys. That's, pretty hard to call these levels, because every time I say something, it just absolutely moves, it moves percents, right? So it's kind of hard to show you kind of where to look for. Usually when we're dumping, we'll look for areas to scalp long, but right now it's kind of buckle up and hold. If you want to look for short trades, again, wait for a retest and enter at resistance. Do not short support. But real quick, guys, I did see a few super chats pop in. Let me just go through those real quick. Shout out to 1,484 people in here. I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you're new, welcome to the Frankie Candles YouTube channel, where I show you, alongside the Candle Mafia, how to make money trading crypto, whether the price is going up or down, because you can profit in either direction. But let's see, what do we got? Crypto Music, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. His message was deleted, so maybe he said, Frankie Candles, boo, boo, I hate you, Frankie Candles. Shout out to Rob. I appreciate you. I don't know what it said, but thanks for the super chat. I do appreciate it. I don't know if you were hating or whatever happened, but shout out to Crypto Arbitrage University. Said, can you check render? Yes. And IMX? Yes. Mods, if we could add that to the top of the list, I want to make sure I get those in. Dave Digital says 1.1K. Who forgot the like and subscribe button? Let's go. 1,500 people in here. Guys, again, 1,000 likes. We will give away another ledger. That's 2 ledgers, and we'll spin the wheel of pain and pleasure 10 times for some free crypto. I think it's between Algorand and ADA this week. Check my Twitter. I think it was Algo and ADA. Let me know what you guys want to receive. I have a feeling Algo's probably going to pull through on this. But let's see. I think we did have one more. Shout out to Lathan. Whoa. Oh, my God. Did that just disappear? That just glitched. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, Lathan, dude, it glitched. It ran away from me. I can't get it back. I apologize. Let me know in chat what you were saying, and I'll try to get back to you. Thoughts on crypto.com? I would be careful with everything right now, to be honest. I wish I could give you a more in-depth answer, but yeah, I would just be very careful. Let's see. Simon, Jonas, I see you guys. Thank you for being here, man. Let's see. We got one more super chat. Oh, my God, chat going nuts. I did see a clown emoji. Let's see. Villa Senor, what is going on? Says, please look at Solana, Frankie. You are the best. Villa Senor, I will definitely look at Solana as it's going crazy. Look at that, guys. We are pumping. Maybe a little double bottom, guys. Maybe a little double bottom. Maybe my long will live. Or maybe we'll just come up and test another local golden pocket and reject. Oh, no, baby. This is the pump of the century, guys. 100K incoming in the next 5 minutes. We're going to watch Bitcoin pump to 100K in the 1 minute right now. I'm just kidding, guys. It's probably going to 0. I'm just kidding. It's not. Yeah, I shouldn't say that as a joke, because some new people might get actually nervous. I don't think crypto's going to 0, guys. I still believe in crypto. Don't worry. Bing bong that like button. Shout out to Nomad Dad. I appreciate you for saying that, man. 1,522 people in here. Welcome to the Candle Mafia, guys. You accidentally found the best community in crypto. I promise you that. Ask the people who have been here. Shout out to the new people. Let's see. Okay, real quick, guys. I'm just going to jump into the alts, right? Because we'll take a look at the DXY real quick. I just want to get into the alts. That's the exciting stuff, right? I don't know. DXY. Bitcoin is absolutely dumping. There you go. DXY broke through this local golden pocket. We were looking at this yesterday. Broke through the local golden pocket. Broke above that 786. We're now flipping it to support. So the DXY is looking somewhat strong, but the 4-hour looks like it wants to cool down. Let's look at the daily. Yeah, daily coming back up. Yeah, potential bull div here on the daily as well. So yeah, gonna keep an eye on the DXY. Again, gonna run through this quick, guys, because I want to take a look at the alts. I know a lot of you guys want to see them. Again, the SPY. Rejected again. Next level of major support I'm looking for on the SPY is 366. Looking at the weekly, VWAP starting to cool off. Your 4-hour, blood diamond on the 4-hour, right? We got the yellow X on Bitcoin, the blood diamond on the SPY. It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good, bruv. But let's see. Crypto Music Super Chat was potty mouth. Okay, thank you, Rob. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for keeping the chat clean. I'm getting whiplash, Frankie. LFG. Let's go, Nate. Yeah, the price action is here. Yo, the McDonald's hiring team is here. Dude, yo, you guys are hilarious. I hope this isn't. I'm just going to read this. McDonald's hiring team says, the good news, we're hiring. Start flipping burgers now. Join Michael Saylor. The morning shift with a free Happy Meal on us. Shout out to the McDonald's hiring club. I'm pinning that. Oh my God, that is getting pinned. Shout out to the McDonald's hiring club. Are you just going around crypto YouTube and trolling? Because if you are, I'm here for it, bro. That is hilarious. You're a funny dude. Let's see. Mr. Ethereum says, show ETH. Yes, we'll take a look at ETH. But first, guys, I do want to take a look at Solana. The SPY is looking bloody. Blood diamond on the 4-hour. Definitely more bearish. Money flow coming out. I mean, it's a capitulation, guys. It's very scary. Very, very bloody. But let's take a look at Solana. I love you for this. What a blessing. Shout out to Lean Trin. I hope I said your name right. Lane Hughes in the chat. What is going on, bro? Laughing at the McDonald's guy. Shout out to the McDonald's dude. McDonald's hiring team. Alex O Crypto in here. What is going on, man? Shout out to Dauntless, Solana Coins. Yeah, let's take a look at Solana. Says Lane Hughes says, Sailor bet he's shaking in his little mini boat thing. Yes. Yeah, I'm sure Sailor is losing his mind right now. But hey, sometimes you got to take a risk in life, and sometimes it doesn't go your way. But guys, let's go ahead and take a look at, oh no, look at good old Solana. I wanted to pull the clip up, but I don't know. I feel like it's kind of like, I don't know. I think it's pretentious to be like, oh, look, we said it was going to $12, and now look at it. But it is true, right? Yesterday on the stream, I double-checked it too, right? Because I was questioning myself. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I said it was going to $12 yesterday. That's what it looked like. And then I watched the stream, and we were looking at this value area low, guys, at $12. And we were saying, Lathan Craft, oh, there you are, man. I'm sorry I missed that last one. He said, look, macro trend line from all-time high, bull run retest around 14K. Oh, Lathan, we will definitely check that out. Let's see. Who said that? Mike Barnett says, I'm loving it. Hey, let's go. Solana, my genuine go to zero. Let's go. But yeah, guys, we were looking at this value area low, kind of just saying, where was our POC? Yeah, where are we at? I think we were at like $24 at yesterday's stream, saying that, if we lost that level, probably, yeah. So here it is. This is kind of what we were looking at. I want to say we were at like 24, 25 bucks, in that area. And we were getting close to losing this high volume node, getting right down to this last bar, saying if we lose this, we could get a quick move down to our next high volume node, which here is coming in at $14, but we knew it was likely for us to come down and tap that value area low at about $12. And guys, again, not trying to, be bragging here, but I mean, almost tapped that to the dollar. $12.40. Perfectly almost came down and tapped that. So Solana to zero, almost. But yeah. Again, guys, you want to be careful, right? Could you FOMO? Cameron Fletcher says 1,500 watching, only 586 likes. What the heck? Cameron, I don't know. We got to get this thing up. Everybody smash that like button. Go again, 1,000 likes. We're giving away another ledger, and we're spinning the wheel 10 times for free crypto. So definitely smash that like button. Let's see. If Sol goes under $1, I don't care. I'm buying. Ryan Mack, listen. I've been accumulating Solana. Listen, maybe it becomes a dead project, but, we'll have to see what happens, right? But yeah, it might not be a bad buy if it goes all the way down there, but I would definitely hold. I would definitely be very, very cautious. But a nice little tap on that $12 mark that we were looking at yesterday. Almost tapped it perfectly to the dollar. But let's take a look at where this thing can go now, right? Let's try to see, are we seeing any signs of life here? Oh my God. Oh God, guys, the Bears are out. Who let the Bears out? Oh God, I wish we had sound effects on here, guys. We switched systems, and I'm unable to easily put sound effects on here. I'm gonna have to get BJ, our technical director, to fix that up. But yeah, we could just I would just have a crying sound effect playing constantly in the background for today. But yeah, guys, yellow X on the weekly. This is mega bearish. Now you want to remember, first two yellow X's are usually the ones that bring you down, and then the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, anything after like the fourth typically would indicate seller exhaustion. However, this third one was the one that played out. So, obviously these indicate manipulation. So, and obviously we're kind of dealing with a black swan here. But yeah, this is a very, very bearish sign with the weekly yellow X, 6-day yellow X confirmed. Ugly 5-day yellow X printing, 4-day. I mean, guys, this is, blood diamonds on your higher daily time frames. This is not looking good, bruv. Not looking good. 12-hour, just going down here, guys. I'm looking for hope or, just confirmations that this thing is going to continue to sink. 2-hour confirmed yellow X, 3-hour confirmed yellow X. This thing is disgusting. Look at this. Here's your bull case here, right? Lower lows. You got a little bit of a bull div here. But again, maybe come up, retest this before dumping lower. Not looking good, guys. Not looking good. What up? What's up, Chief? Shout out to you, man. Frankie, call it degen trader. Frankie, call a degen trade we take together live right now. Dave Digital trying to ruin the reputation. Dave, maybe. I'm not saying no. I mean, hey, printing a 90-minute bull div, printing on Solana. Do not take this trade. But if you were looking for a degen trade that is likely to just get rolled over on by a yellow X and actually absolutely get smacked down, look for this, right? Wait for this bull div to confirm. Maybe you get a little pop up before rolling back over. But in a normal market, if we were just having a normal crash, a little 90-minute bull div could easily ride you up to this resistance before rolling back over. But I don't even know if you're going to get there, especially when Solana's been crashing like this. TA may not be respected here, guys. Full disclosure, if you took that trade, it would, it is a bull div, right? Like definitely a bull div printing here on the 90-minute, right? Is this, yeah, I mean, you have it on a lot of these time frames, right? Massive bull div here on the 1 hour as well, right? Like typically this will give you a move up. But in the current state of the market, it would not be likely for this to play out very well. So there you go. But yeah, guys, it looks really, really ugly right now. I wish I could say something different. I don't like coming on here and being like, it's not looking good, but, I'm just here to relay the information. Your last levels here, let me see if I can bring up an older chart here. Let me see. Should we look at the FTX chart? Oh, God. Let's see. Yeah, guys, and the CZ not going through with the FTX deal, potentially. Very bad news, guys. Not good for crypto at all. 4-day yellow X printing on the Coinbase chart, definitely bearish. I guess that Binance chart was the... Let's see. Do we have anything that might be a little? Is there a Bitstamp chart? Yeah, I don't know which one has the most price history here, but it's definitely not the KuCoin one. Let's just go here. But again, just looking at the volume, guys, trying to find some lower levels to kind of keep an eye on. I mean, here we are. We knew that if we lost that level of about, I don't know if it was 25 or 24, 22, wherever we were yesterday, basically once we lost this level, we knew it was going to be a quick ride down to that $12 mark. And now if we lose this level, going to be coming to that, between, $7 and $10. But your point of control of, basically since all the way back here of, August 2020, your point of control of that entire range is sitting at $3.27 with your value area low, coming in at, under $1. So this is insane, guys. So those are your lower targets. If this thing is going to continue down, that's what you have to look forward to. Potential revisit of that, point of control at about $3, I'd say, and then that value area low coming in at about, $1. So there you go. Yeah, if XRP loses, guys, it's gonna get, you think it's bad now. Wait, if that happens, oh boy. Let's see. Let's see. Shout out to Crash. It says, Chili's ADA XRP, please. P.S. You look super cute today. Shout out to Crash. I appreciate that. Hopefully, I'm better looking than the Bitcoin meltdown right now. Yellow X confirmed on regular candles 4 hour for Solana. Is that what they're talking about? Yeah, I'm not sure exactly if you're talking about Solana or Bitcoin or I'm not sure exactly what coin you're looking at, but hey, I believe you. If you're saying there's a 4 hour confirmed on regular candles, chances are it probably is, especially right now. Did I miss the explanation on when to use each volume profile? Jerry, no, you didn't. I was waiting for you, brother. I'm going to go over that in just a second. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at Ethereum. Let's see. Aztecian and Cactus Mosswater, Matthew Barnes, we actually have the South Korean spicy sparkling cave juice. That's our new drink here. Ran out of the Aztecian and Cactus Mosswater. Unforgettable name. What is going on? For the new people, Aztecian and Cactus Mosswater is the very expensive can of the purest water you can buy that I drink to keep my energy up on these live streams, and it's definitely not Monster. The cans just look very similar. It's actually just really expensive water. Same thing with this. This is very rare juice. It's not a Celsius energy drink. But taking a look at Ethereum, guys. Let's see. Is it the Bitstamp one? No, this is not the one I wanted to look at. What was it? It's the Coinbase one I want to look at. Okay, so here we are. Now, Jerry, I'm going to kind of talk about this, right? So right now, I have 2 volume profiles. The VPVR, which is the one that readjusts depending on how many candles you have showing, right? So when you zoom in, your volume profile changes. For anybody new, the volume profile is one of my favorite tools to use when doing TA. It helps me know when you're going to get big moves. Right here, you can see this huge dump, fast dump. Well, that was shown to you by this big volume gap, right? So you know if you lose these levels here, you know it might be likely for you to get a quick fall to your next high volume node, which is where you made a stop right here at your POC. But as you zoom in, the volume profile will adjust because now it only takes these candles into consideration. And then when you zoom out, it'll adjust again because now it's taking all of these candles into consideration. And then the other volume profile that I use is the fixed range volume profile, which is this profile right here. And it's the same thing. They work the same way, but all this does is it allows you to select a range of candles, right? So if I only wanted to analyze this little area of price action right here, you could pull it from there to your current price, zoom in, and then you get a local volume profile, right? So I just use them. It depends. If I want to look at this little range, see where the volume is, I want to trade this little range, scalp this little range or something, I'll pull it there. But if I, wanted to zoom out and kind of just look at levels on the fly and have those levels move around as I zoom in and out of the chart, I'll use the VPVR. So I hope that helps you. There's no reason to have them up at the same time. But the fixed range is really just if you want to kind of pinpoint a certain range. So that one's for you, Jerry. I hope that helps. Shorts galore today. Absolutely, Sean. 100%. Somebody said tacos forever. We got Crypto Taco in the chat or what? But anyway, guys, let's take a look at Ethereum now. What level were we looking for yesterday for Ethereum? We were looking at the 1034 level, which essentially is right at our value area low, right? So with the volume profiles, you guys know, you come up to your value area high. If you reject your value area high and can't get back above it, it's likely you come to your POC. And what happened? You came down, your next green candle got stuck to the POC. And when you lose your POC, it's likely you come down to that value area low. And this is the level we were looking at yesterday at about, the level yesterday was 1031, but the actual value area low is at about, 1016. I was going to say very likely that we get there. But we're basically there. So just another thing yesterday that we were looking at, like, hey, I hope this doesn't happen, but it looks like ETH could go to 1016. Or 1035, and here we are, right? I didn't think it was going to happen that fast, but it absolutely did. Let's see. This guy says ETH to 500 with a clown emoji. I don't know if he means clown emoji. I don't know who he's giving the clown emoji to, but thank you for bringing that up because, now that we're getting pretty close to these lows, let's go ahead and look at some lower prices for ETH, where it could be going potentially, and where the next lower lows could bring us, right? And just looking here, guys, holding up pretty well, right? I will say this. I know it's crashing, right? But it's holding up pretty well compared to Bitcoin, right? We haven't made any new lows on Ethereum yet. Pretty interesting to see kind of people, more interested in the altcoins and like people kind of dumping their Bitcoin. Very interesting. I think it has to do with a lot of things. I think a lot more people are kind of savvy to the fact that they might want to accumulate the altcoins because, people want to get into crypto and make a lot of money. And when you go from, just for easy math, a $20,000 Bitcoin, if we go to 100K, it's not that much of a gain, right? So I think a lot of people might kind of, move towards the altcoins. Also, for the fact that a lot of these altcoins are, the tech is quicker. The tech is, I don't want to say better, but they are. Dave Digital says, "You're a clown. I'm a clown. We're all clowns." I wish I should get like a clown nose, like when I lose a trade or something. Yeah. Clown overall clownfish. Let's go. Shout out to Dave Digital. Flat Smack in the house. What's going on, bro? But yeah, very interesting to see ETH and like even Matic and like some of these alts holding up much better than Bitcoin. It's almost like people are uninterested in Bitcoin. Hey, Mana didn't raise, Mama didn't raise no quitter. Shout out to Digital Pencil, guys. Show Digital Pencil some love in the chat. I love you, Steven. Steven works with us at Hit Network at BitBoy Crypto. He is our head graphic designer and crypto expert. Shout out to Digital Pencil. Crypto Anon, I see you in there, bro. ETH and BTC will go to 0. XRP will rise to the new king of all cryptos. No troll. Shout out to Crypto Anon. Hey, bro. If XRP rises to the top, baby, we gonna be on top. We gonna be on top. Or to lose the lawsuit and we all go poor. But hey, we'll see what happens. You're the goat. I'm the monkey. Shout out to Mas Nokas. I love you, bro. You aren't a clown, Frankie. Keep up the good work. Mark, I didn't think you were calling me a clown. It is the clown emoji for some reason is hilarious to me. I really don't know why. It's like every time I see it, it's like, I don't know. It's just like such a good way to like call someone a clown. It's like more offensive than calling someone a clown. But I didn't think you were calling me a clown, bro. Shout out to Mark. Thank you for being here, bro. But the reason I wanted to bring that up was because $500, Mark, you're not wrong. Let me show you why. So that value area low coming in at about, almost 1,000 even, right? Wouldn't be unlikely to come down to that $1,000 even mark. But if we lose that level, pull up that VPVR one more time, right, to get some more of these candles in here, come up to a little bit of a higher time frame. Shout out to Visualize Media. Thank you for the $10 super chat. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the another super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Sir Candles, did you ever think BTC would ever hit 15K? Yes. I definitely clowns in chat. Let's go. But yeah, did I ever think Bitcoin could hit 15K? Yeah, we've looked at lower levels for sure a bunch of times on this channel because on this channel, for anybody new, just so you know, so you don't get confused, we're I am a long-term investor, right? Most of my money goes to long-term bags, right? But we do take a small portion of our portfolio and we day trade it, we scalp trade it, we leverage trade it, we build it up, we put that money to work, and we flip that money, we put it back into our long-term holdings, right? So I could be totally bullish one day and then the next day come on and be bearish because once I get new information on the charts, I will flip bearish because that's how you have to be as a trader because you don't want to be longing if you get bearish information, new bearish information on the charts. So, there's been many times where we're like, hey, my original bottom prediction, guys, was mid to low 20s, possible panic wick down to 18K, which is what we had for a while, and it looked like the bottom might have been in. I was like, hey, maybe I called the bottom, who knows? And then I said, if we get down to those levels, we'll start looking at lower targets because if we get down to those levels and we don't start coming up or Alex O Crypto, shout out to you, bro. I love you back. Can you dress up as a clown tomorrow? Next time I lose a trade, I'll dress up as a clown. Or like a big trade. Not stopped out. Next time I get liquidated. Because if I get liquidated, I deserve to dress up like a clown because I should have had a stop loss set. So yes, we could do that. But let's see. But anyway, so we've looked at lower lows many a times, and that 12 to 14K range has kind of been that next range we've been looking at forever. We didn't know if we were going to get it, and here we are, getting pretty dang close. Frank, tell us a story about your calves again. Dave Digital, shout out to you, bro. At the end of the stream, I'll give you guys a good calf story. Shout out to JB Crypto. Thank you for the super chat. We will, when I was a kid, I was afraid of clowns. Shout out to Gabriel. We will take a look at Gala JB mods if we can mark that down so I don't forget. Yeah, so looking at some lower targets for ETH, guys. Let's look at we looked at the apocalyptic level of about 9,500 for Bitcoin. Again, I don't think it's likely, but it's definitely not out of the cards. Just saying. I don't think it's likely, but it's definitely possible. And that's just the way it is. But, some lower targets here. As you can see, populate the volume profile here. If we lose this value area low, what do we have underneath us, guys? Big volume gap. What happens in big volume gaps? Well, what happened to this volume gap? Let's go ahead and circle this gap. What happened to that gap? Quick crash, right? We also came right up through this gap. So it works both ways, right? With that, with this volume gap underneath us, if we come down, break this value area low, bearishly retest, and decisively lose this level, we could get a quick move down to about, 750, between 750 and 700. But where are we going if that level doesn't hold? Well, hey, where's Mark at? Shout out to Mark. We're in that $400 to $500 range, right? And if I were to draw this as a range, I would draw it. Oops. If I were to draw this as a range, I would draw it like this. I would come to the top of this high volume node right here, coming in, I'll mark it there. But, it's coming in between about $500 and $400, right? So if we lose this value area low, could be a quick move down to 750. If we lose that level, could be, probably a quick move down to 600 first. 600 might actually give you a little bit of support. But then that next real high volume node is in that $400 to $500 range. So Mark, you're not wrong. That's why I saw that chat and I was like, hey, we got to touch on that because there's actually a legitimate reason why. There's a legitimate reason why we would come down to 500, and that is where your next highest volume node is. So there you go. There is the me and longs with no stop loss right now. Clown emoji and let's go. You guys are funny, man. You guys are so funny. I went 100x long on the triple bottom with you, Frankie. LFG, shout out to BG. Let's just go ahead. Before we go back into the alts, guys, let's just go ahead and check in on how that actual, I assume it's probably not doing too good, that trade, right? Let's see. Yeah. Where was it? Oh, yeah, not looking good, bruv. Not looking good. You guys are funny. You guys are real funny. Yellow X on the 15-minute. It's a nightmare out there, guys. It's an absolute nightmare. Frankie's the new jigsaw. Let's go. Frankie, can we check out H-Bar? Yeah, we can check out H-Bar. Watch out tomorrow. We might get another visit from Dumpo the Clown. Yo, you guys are crushing it tonight. You guys are funny. But let's see. Let's go ahead and move on, guys. How long have we been going for? How are we doing on time? Beautiful. Just in time for the altcoins. If you want to see your altcoin, put it in chat right now. The mods will make a list. Just a disclaimer for anybody new. It's impossible for me to get to every altcoin. So if I don't get to your altcoins, I do try to get to the ones that I didn't do the day before. But just so you know, I try to go through as many as I can, but I can't get to them all. Sometimes a super chat helps, but full disclosure, if you super chat your coin, it does not guarantee that we will look at it, because if it was, everyone would send a $1 super chat and we'd be here for 5 hours, probably longer. So just so you know, I know a lot of people are like, oh, just super chat. He has to look at it. If you super chat, I might look at it. I might put it higher priority, but we can't look at every single one. But shout out to everybody in here, guys. We got 1,600 people still in here, 1,591. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, welcome to the Frankie Candles YouTube channel. Love you, Mafia. Funniest clowns ever. Shout out to Crypto Chef. This is the Frankie Candle YouTube channel. I show you how to trade crypto and make money, whether the price is going up or down. So welcome to the CandleMafia. You're stuck with us now. You can't get out, or you're going to have to deal with the Mafia. But you guys are crazy. What's up, The Bit? What's going on, man? DJ Peach, Dill Cosby in the house. Wick, what is going on? Wick, Tor, Jason Mack, Kyle. We got them all in here. Vulcan, what's going on? Let's see. Lee, what's going on? Lee, Alex O, Crypto. And he says Clown Dumpo. Let's go. Shout out to Alex O. I hope you're doing well, man. Let's see. Brothers Mechanics, what's going on? Koala. Karn Singh, in the moment, wants to see Matic. We'll take a look at Matic. Let's see. Dave says, yes, even if he doesn't respond, he uses a word he saw in the chat and he speaks. Frank sees everything. I got eyes all over the place, guys. But let's go ahead and take a look at these altcoins, guys. As, maybe we could find one that looks a little bit better than Bitcoin, but I don't know. But let's go ahead and start off on what we're going to look at. I think we're going to start with something else, but I forget what it was, so we'll start with Matic. And then, I will go off the, Gala. We'll do Matic, then Gala, and good Lord, is it 100 degrees in here. All right, let's take a look at Matic. I'll pull up, I think this is a free chart here. Okay, so here we are. Also, not big news, but guys, I did do a pre-recorded video today. It was supposed to come out earlier, but there were some hiccups in the, some hiccups behind the scenes. So it's going to be coming out tonight. As soon as we get off the stream, I will be dropping a pre-record, about a secret trading view feature that you might not know about that can really help you, spot some good trading opportunities without you doing any work or having to draw lines or find patterns or anything like that. It's a fun one, just a super easy way to find some potential trades. So keep a lookout for that. I'll be putting that live as soon as we get off the stream. And shout out to Digital Pencil for making a fire thumbnail on that one. I liked it. He's a thumbnail god. All right, let's see. Someone's saying Moose is Anonymous in the chat. Show yourself, Anonymous. Crack a joke for the people. But let's see. Shout out to On My Hero. Thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate you. Anonymous is it a reverse button? Shout out to Anonymous in the chat, bro. What is going on? He's our funniest Candle Mafia member, for those of you who don't know. Shout out to Kenton Smith for the super chat. Says, keep the energy going, Frankie. Love it. Cow's World, you are part of my energy, my friend. And so is this South Korean spicy sparkling cave water. Just let that stuff guzzle down. Bing bong. Shout out to Anonymous. But guys, let's go ahead and take a look at Matic here. Now, again, you guys will know I was saying, I think these lines were from my Sin City crypto appearance. But here we go, right? Just to show here, obviously getting a big dump down. However, just in general, guys, I mean, this thing is our lows down here at about 30 cents. We're still, pretty high up here, right? Like we're still kind of sustained up here, right? Like, so this is holding up much better than Bitcoin, which is really nice to see. So yeah, just wanted to show that. ETH holding up better than Bitcoin. Matic holding up better than Bitcoin. Listen, I love Bitcoin, but people call it boomer coin, like no one wants it. It's boomer coin. I wonder, I kind of, I take that with a grain of salt. It's kind of just a funny joke, but maybe these people got something. Maybe they have something to that. Maybe no one wants boomer coin. I don't know. But Matic holding up pretty well. Let's take up a week. Take a look at the weekly. Your VWAP is coming down towards that zero line. Probably looking to print a red dot here pretty soon. Your 6-day looking to print that red dot. Probably very soon, probably in the next week or so, looking for a red dot on the 6-day, your 5-day. Now, we looked at this stuff yesterday. The higher daily time frames on Bitcoin are looking like they want to cool off as well. This is looking very similar to Bitcoin. The higher time frames are looking to cool off here, so we could, continue to the downside here. Your 4-day, printing that red dot. Your 3-day, printing that red dot as well, but no blood diamonds or yellow X's. Strong project, Matic is. Very strong project. Daily, no blood diamonds, red dot confirmed. So, again, likely to continue down here at least somewhat, but there's no yellow X's or blood diamonds, which kind of makes me feel pretty good. Junior Gutierrez says, bro, do ADA chart? Yes, we could take a look at ADA for sure. Crypto's so confusing. Nick, I feel you. Let's see. Yeah, Link also outperforming. Yeah. Link has done good in bear markets before. Oh, God. Wick, you're funny. I'm still feeling happy sitting on my fat bag of boomer coin. Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't know if there's ever actually anything to that. I think Bitcoin will always be the go-to, which is kind of why people say it's the store of value, right? So if you want to preserve your capital, Bitcoin usually bleeds less in bear markets than the altcoins. But it's interesting. The markets change. Not saying, I mean, listen, I'm accumulating Bitcoin. Don't get me wrong here. I am definitely accumulating Bitcoin. Trust me. But yeah, no, you're good with your bag of Bitcoin. Don't worry. I'm not saying it's boomer coin. I'm just saying other people say it. Maybe there's something to it. I don't know. Crypto Bull Hunter, what's going on? Says, Frankie, can you please give me your top 3 alts to buy and hold for the next bull run? I know it's a difficult question, but you are the best. Shout out to Crypto Bow Hunter. No, okay, listen, I'm going to assume that you already have a bag of Bitcoin and Ethereum. The first thing I point people to, right? If you're new and you have a lot of money to invest, I would stick to top projects, right? But, if you're starting off with a lower amount of money, you're going to want to capitalize on the multiple of gains, right? So you're going to want to move down in market cap a little bit, because if you got $1,000 and let's just say you put it into Bitcoin at 20K and then Bitcoin goes to 100K, what do you got, $4,000 or $5,000? Like, if you're looking for life-changing money and you don't have a ton of money to invest, I would maybe move down in market cap, but understand it comes with added risk. But there's some lower market cap coins that are pretty solid, right? So I'm going to pretend you have a bag of Bitcoin and Ethereum. If not, get your good blue chip projects. Blue chip meaning the ones that are high in market cap, the top projects with good use case, high market caps, trusted projects. Not meme coins. But I'm going to assume you have all those and you're just looking for alts, like, lower cap alts, or not lower cap, but just, good alts. Bubba's Crypto, what's going on? I would got 30K to invest. Okay, that's a good bag. I would say 3 alts: XRP, Algo, Matic, and I'll even throw HBAR in there, right? XRP, really high risk. The risk to reward on that is pretty good. And then Algo and HBAR, Matic, all good projects. Also, you want to mix in some ISO 2022 or I don't know exactly how to say it. You want to add those into your bag as well. I do think those will perform pretty well. So there you go. There's some projects I would look for. There's many others I would look into, but those are just 4 off the top of my head that I'm looking at, right, or looking to accumulate here. But today might not be a bad day, but we might go lower tomorrow. So I'm poor, looking for the coins with the greatest gain potential. I have 15K in the market already. That's not bad, bro. You got 15K in the market. You are way ahead of a lot of people. But yeah, there you go. There's some alts to maybe look into and learn about and do your own research on before investing. But those are the ones that I'm looking at. So there you go. But taking a look at Matic here, not looking, it's not looking bullish, but holding up pretty good, which is kind of nice. Solana's the new clown coin. ADA, we will look at ADA. No, I got you, Junior. Don't worry. Okay, yeah. Oh, HBAR is what I was going to look at. You're right, Daniel. Shout out to you. We'll look at HBAR as well. Yeah, HBAR and ADA will be next. Thanks, Frankie. No problem. Crypto Bow Hunter. I got you, bro. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. But yeah, Matic not necessarily looking bullish. Money flow coming out on the 16-hour, daily money flow coming out. Red dot confirmed. This thing can continue down for sure. VWAP coming up towards that 0 line on your 4-hour. Maybe you got to move up on that, depending on how crazy things get. But that's what I would look for. Look for your green dot on the daily. But again, be very careful, guys. Like, I wouldn't be longing these things right now. Bump money flow crossover into the red on the 2-hour, your 3-hour. Money flow in the red on the 4-hour. Your lower time frames, money flow coming up on the 15-minute. So that 4-hour green dot with your 15, 12, 10-minute money flow coming up and crossing over into the green might give you a move up, but again, be really, 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 really careful with the longs, guys. Very conservative with the longs, greedy with the shorts. Realize that we are in a massive downtrend, right? You don't want to counter trade the trend. So there you go. There's Matic. Some levels to watch. I'll give you guys some good levels to watch here. I do believe, are we holding? Okay, so let's zoom out. Let me look at, this kind of range here. Yeah, I mean, your value area low of this range that we're looking at right now is at about 58 cents, right? So that would be a decent level to look at. We're kind of stuck on this high volume node. If you lose this, we do have some more levels down here. You could see price found a sticking point there. And then basically where we are now. So if you lose kind of the level we're at right now, could be a pretty quick move. Could be a pretty quick move down to about 70 cents. If you lose that, could be a quick move down to about 65 cents. If you lose that, probably going to be a quick move down to your value area low at about 58 cents. So there you go. There's Matic. Let's see, 16 minutes for fear and greed. Oh, yeah, for sure, man. We could do that for sure. I'll actually, I'm going to pull up the CBBI because I actually prefer the CBBI. But we could look at the fear and greed too. Boom. We'll look at both of them. So here we are, guys. CBBI coming in at a 7, which is actually pretty interesting. It didn't come lower. I'm surprised. Hey, we came all the way down to a 6. If you guys don't know how this works, typically, the closer to 0 we get, the more confident the bottom is in, right? And then, like that at the top, the closer you get to 100 is the more likely you are at the top. And you can see here, we are getting down there. We are getting down here with this CBBI coming in at a 7. We actually already came down to a 6 in this bear market, but are we going to surpass that? But again, guys, just zooming out here a little bit, you could see, right? Like, if you just buy in this general area, right, you're buying the bottom of the bear market, right? If you buy this general area, you're buying the bottom of the bear market. You can see that down here. Then you come up into your next bull market, right? If you bought down here, anything below a 12 or really anything below like a 15, you're buying the bottom of the bear market. You're buying all the way down here before ripping up all the way like up to your next all-time high. And it does look like we're in that accumulation zone once again. Whether we come lower or not might not be a bad time to start DCAing into the market. But there you go, CBBI coming in at a 7, not looking too bad. Oh my God. And then the Fear and Greed Index coming in at a 29. Coming in at a 29. Last month we hit a 22. So very interesting to see here. But there's a quick little update. Shout out to whoever asked for that. Great Scott the Gamer. Thank you for the $2 super chat. I appreciate you. What's your volume indicator called? It is the visible range volume profile or the fixed range volume profile, or this isn't available. This is a special indicator just for Frankie Candles. Maybe we'll give it. Maybe I'll let you guys know where I got it from. But we have a special volume indicator that is basically a heat map volume indicator here. Now, this is the real sauce. This is really what you want, but it's not available. This is a secret Frankie Candles exclusive here. But maybe one day I'll let you guys know where to get it. But, that is, it's just a little bit of, I wanted to show that off. But, this is the visible range volume profile. If you have a paid version of TradingView, you should, if you come to technicals, volume profile, you have visible range, and then fixed range. These are the ones that I like to use. And I think the free version offers fixed range, but if you want visible, you have to have a paid version or vice versa. But yeah, that's what they are. And that's how you find them. But there's your Matic TA here. Let's go ahead and take a look at ADA. New to the channel. Thanks for the TA. Shout out to Dennis Kunkel. Hopefully I said that right. Are you a crazy uncle? Kunkel? But yeah, shout out to you, man. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Welcome to the Candle Mafia. Crypto Anon says, Frankie Candles, I need it. Hey, Anon, there might be benefits to being a mod of this channel. I'm just saying, I'll see. Listen, I don't make all the decisions, guys. But let's see. Whoa, there's the magic tool again. We must know the secrets. Wick, soon come. We got a lot of huge stuff going on, guys. A lot of big stuff going on for the channel. But looking at ADA, guys. Looking at ADA, which was that, if you guys remember, ADA making the low, that new low. ADA making that new low for the bear market. We were bringing that up, kind of saying like, hey, this is not a good look, right? That, ADA making a new low is not a good look. Could this be foreshadowing a bigger move in the market? Not saying I called for this move, based off of that, but, just saying, we made that lower low in October, and I was like, this is not a good sign. And here we are again, now making another lower low here at about 30 cents. And if you guys remember, where's the real OGs at? At the beginning of, when we were probably a couple months into this channel, when we were a couple months into this channel, shout out to Junior. This one's for you, bro. H-bar we'll take a look at next. When we first started this channel, I gave you guys like apocalyptic numbers for the altcoins. And I believe our apocalyptic number for ADA was 28 cents. And then we also had this, I think it was 14, 16, maybe it was 16. 16 cents and 28 cents. This line is still here for 28 cents. That is likely going to be the next stop for Cardano, is that, 28 cent level. And if we lose that level, most likely going to be a quick move down to about 20 cents. Which could be a bumpy ride. But yeah, there you go. There's some lower targets to look for on Cardano. Let's see how bearish it looks. Weekly yellow X. Is this the first one we've ever had? First yellow X on the weekly ever for Cardano, at least on this Bitfinex chart. Very bearish sign. Are we going to see ADA come into the lows? Doesn't look very good. But, oh, yeah, hey, who's that? YOLO Baggins. Yeah, man, you would remember that. Yeah, 100%. I think we were looking at XRP too. I'll try to find those two. Cobra Kai in the chat. What is going on? Gala, we could take a look at Gala, H-bar for sure. Shout out to JB Crypto. I appreciate that super chat, man. Cobra Kai in the house. Whale number 3 purchasing 3,100 BTC tells us to load up. Let's go. Black Diamond in the chat. What's going on, Black Diamond? Appreciate you for being here. Can't believe you're at 32K subs in a bear market at Frankie. Yeah, YOLO. It's crazy, bro. You've been here since the start. Let's get it. And yeah, it's crazy, man. It's been a wild ride. I remember everybody going, wow, man, you're starting a crypto channel in the bear market. And I'm like, yo, I'm about to show these people how to make money going down. And that's what we did. And it's quite a journey here. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. But yeah, shout out to YOLO. You were in those streams where we were talking about those apocalyptic numbers for the altcoins, and we'll touch on some of them today. But Yellow X on the weekly, very bearish sign. 6-day Yellow X, very bearish sign. 5-day Yellow X, guys. 4-day Yellow X. Oh, God. Cardano might go to 0, guys. I'm just kidding. But these are very bearish signs, guys. Yellow X is riddled all over those higher daily time frames, looking not too good. However, your daily looks like it does still have some room to come down. 16-hour, looking money flow generally starting to work its way up there, but not too promising. 4-hour Yellow X confirmed. That is not a good sign. Yeah, and this is pretty fresh, too. I would watch that 28-cent level, guys. Hopefully we can get a bounce here at some point. 1-hour green dot looking to print. No bull divs or anything like that, but maybe you get a short-term bounce, by some miracle you get a short-term bounce. But, with those Yellow X's, things are not looking good in the short term, obviously. Let's see. Hate to say it, but ADA is safe. Yeah, I totally believe in ADA as a project. I don't think ADA's going anywhere. But yeah, as a short-term price action, not looking too good at all. But there's some levels to watch on Cardano, looking very bearish. Now you have the levels. So yeah, looking to hold the level that we're at right now. And if we can't, that next likely stop about 28 cents. Shout out to Hannah King. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Says, I think you missed my super chat, but do you think the CPI report will cause a pump or dump? Hope you're doing well, Frankie. Hannah, I apologize. I did miss that super chat. I appreciate it so much. I'm sorry I missed it. Things are crazy today. But listen, be careful with the CPI report tomorrow, guys. If you didn't think there could be any added volatility to this market, just add a CPI report and things could go crazy. Hopefully, it could be the catalyst. This could be the catalyst to break Bitcoin into that huge low volume gap. Let's see. Zoom out here a little bit, come to a higher time frame. Like we were just looking at before, is that CPI report that thing that we need to push us all the way through this low volume gap down to that 14 to 12K range? Could be potentially. Let's see. Let's see. Anyone have a job vacancy going where I can work from home? Shout out to Sniper's Nightmare. Sniper, if you're, I don't. I will say this, I don't. But, it doesn't mean that they don't come around. I'll keep you in mind, bro. Let's see. Vuli, these coins are turning into rocks and just dropping like them. Let's go. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like a rock. Watch what happens if the Dems take over. Yeah, that would be interesting. Manny Johns BBQ says, short the market. Short the market. Let's go. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you for being here. 1,480 people, guys. Let's go for 1,500 likes. I think we can get there. We're giving away, if we hit 1,000 likes, we're giving away a ledger. If we hit 1,500, I'll give away some hats. I don't know what else we can give away. But smash that like button. We're going to do a crazy giveaway if these numbers keep up. But let's see. Soul is done. Can't wait. All these alts. Okay. Thank you, mods. Thank you, Tyler, for that. Hey, Brad, what's going on, brother? Thank you for being here. 1479 in here. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to put my shorts on for the CPI report. Yeah, be ready tomorrow, guys. Gonna get interesting if it isn't already. But let's go ahead and take a look at H-bar and then Gala. Let's see. Take a look at the Binance Tether US. Here we go. Still kind of, guys, I'm still a little bit sick. Like, I don't feel feverish, which is really all I care about. But the symptoms, runny nose, sore throat, still got it. But, hey, I could function. I was looking at a fever. Fevers are the worst. It just makes you feel so nauseous and ugh. Oh, God. H-bar, back to where I found it at. Oh, my God. I think I found H-bar at like 3 cents. Maybe. No, it wasn't all the way. I don't remember. Yeah, I think it was probably like 3 cents, maybe down here. Yeah, I think it was like right here where I found it. And didn't pull the trigger, guys. Biggest mistake of my life. Biggest mistake of my life. But hey, you win some and you lose some. But taking a look here, turn off this VPVR real quick. Yeah, so here we go. Looking at the daily. Money flow coming out pretty aggressively. Crypto isn't done. This is the final compilation. It's buy time in the next few months. The kiss of death. You guys are crazy. Thanks for the great stream. Steve, I appreciate you. Thank you. We also call Steve Scuba Steve. Thank you for being here, Steve. I appreciate you, man. Let's see. Get some good sleep, Frankie. I will Metaspawn. I promise. FTT closing in on $1. Oh, baby. Blue Punk Rocker, what's going on, guys? Thank you for being here, guys. I appreciate all of you. Money flow coming out on the daily. Let's go to the higher time frames. No yellow X's. That is a good sign, but you do have the red dot, right? 6-day red dot confirmed. 5-day red dot printing with the yellow X. Not looking good. Yeah, red dots all around for the higher daily time frames with that, was it the 5-day yellow X? Very bad sign here. Definitely could continue down. But now let's go ahead and move on. Daily getting pretty close to being oversold. Your 4-hour, looking to print a red dot here on your 4-hour soon. Your 2-hour, yeah, yellow X confirmed. Yeah, not looking good. I'm going to give you guys some levels. Very bearish, very bearish. These alts are not looking good. And we were looking at this, guys. If you remember, the Matic short we were looking at, a lot, the E-Gold short, the even Doge after the pump, like a lot of these alts were giving us very bearish signs on the higher time frames, giving us bearish divergence into key resistance at a very, very key at a very key level. And with weekly red dots looking to print on a lot of them, which was maybe making us expect a bigger move to the downside. And it felt weird because the Bitcoin higher daily time frames looked good, and we got to move up for them, and a lot of the alts too. But then the alts really started looking bearish before Bitcoin did. But looking at some lower levels for H-bar here, let's pull up the visible range. Yeah, I mean, look at us sitting right here at this, yeah, man. I mean, it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. I mean, these things are slammed. If we lose the level we're at now, I mean, your next high volume node is at 3 cents, which is like, I mean, we're basically there. If you lose 3 cents, guys, probably going to be a quick move down to your value area low, which is coming in at just under a penny, about a penny, right? So apocalyptic number for H-bar, 1 cent. Next likely stop, if this giant move to the downside continues, 3 cents. There you go. Yes, Anon, I am still in my long. I forgot to check on that, which is why it's a degen long. Oh, yeah, no, it's okay. I'm up 1%, guys. I'm up 1%. It's, like I said, tiny position. Here you go. I always get scared that I'm going to, like, reveal my, like, seed phrases. Yeah, up 1%. Again, small position. So, you know, if I won't get liquidated, but if I got liquidated on this, I'm not really worried, right? I got $650 on the position, which everybody starts at a different spot. If I got liquidated on this, it's not going to bother me. But that doesn't mean that you should be okay with getting liquidated for $650. That everyone's in a different spot, right? Like that might be $50 to you. You might be okay losing $50. If you lose $50, that might be horrible for you. And it doesn't matter what a lot of money to you is. Don't worry about how much money someone else has. If you have more money than someone else, cool, that's fine. If you have, if you couldn't imagine losing $650, don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. It has nothing. Worry about the percentages, right? That's really what matters. But yeah, up about 1%. We'll see what happens. Shout out to Anon. Thank you for reminding me about that. But let's go ahead and see here. Let's go ahead and continue. Yeah, I'll be honest with you guys. Like I said, I said it the other day. When it rains, it pours. And on top of all that stuff I had going on, it's like we get the craziest price action ever when I'm preoccupied with all this stuff. And but hey, the real important thing, I always say this, guys, is the real important thing to me is for me to get the information out to you guys. So listen, if I miss a trade or something, as long as you guys get it, as long as I'm able to get the information out to you, that's really my number one priority. Number two priority, getting into my position. So as long as I get the information out to you guys, that's really my main focus. A life has its ups and downs, right? Well, there will be a time where I'll have, there will be more pumps where I will be ready and not as kind of hectic in my personal life. So, okay. So let's see, Frank, if it can't afford a ledger, most likely you don't have enough to put on it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and take a look at Gala. There's some levels for H-bar. Take a peek at the USD 1 hour chart. It's slightly depegging. No, don't do this to me. We will take a look at that. Who said that? Shout out to Chemistry Bro. Chemistry Bro, you always got like Lane Hughes, you guys are like, we have our crew of people that drop like gold in here for us to check out. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Lane, you're in here. Insane bull div on the 45-minute. See, that's what I mean. You guys are out here sniping stuff. Crit Anon, everybody, all the mods. You guys are always just pointing out good stuff to look at. FTM, we will look at FTM. We'll also look at FTT. Let's see. I smashed the like. I would love to get a ledger because I definitely need a hardware wallet very fast. Thank you for your analysis, Frankie. Shout out to Tony. Cryptozoology. What is going on, man? Thank you for being here. Much love to you, too, Junior. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for being here. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at Gala. I'm actually going to go here, and we're going to go ahead and remove all these drawings, and we're going to start nice and fresh. Starting off on the weekly. No yellow X's, but you are printing that red dot, right? So it's still pretty bearish, but, no insult to injury here. 6-day, red dot printing. 5-day, yellow X printing, right? 5-day yellow X is all over the place. Very bearish. 3-day, red dot confirmed. 4-day, yellow X printing. Blood diamond confirmed on your 2-day. Whew. Daily, looking to roll back to the upside. However, let me rephrase that. Not looking to roll back to the upside. VWAP starting to curve back up. This is a long ways to print a green dot. But with that being said, higher time frames look absolutely horrible. Money flow coming back out on the higher time frames as well. Yeah, definitely not a good look here for Gala. 4 hour, looking to print that green dot as well. Again, that green dot might be your next best shot at a move to the upside. But not looking good, bruv, for the most part. Your 2 hour, looking to print that green dot as well. Just missed your bull div there. Yellow X confirmed. That might have played out already, though. Your lower time frame, money flow kind of coming up on your 10. Guys, it's just nothing looks good. I'm really trying to grasp for the bullish straws here. But there is just not too much going for the market right now. Things look bad. Again, short-term bounce incoming. There's your little 1 hour bull div printing, but I mean, you got a yellow X right there. It could easily get swallowed up by that yellow X. Hey, we hit 1,000 likes, guys. You guys are crazy. That's our second day in a row of hitting 1,000 likes. Run it up to 1,500, and we're going ballistic on this week's giveaway, and I'll just spin the wheel infinitely. I'm just kidding, but yeah, we will go nuts. Wick, with that being said. So with that being said, did you hear SBF on the run? Source, Wall Street Journal. Oh, God. We'll take a look at Crypto Birdie. We'll take a look at USDT as well. But yeah, I mean, bull div here on your 1 hour of printing, but I mean, there's really nothing to make me think this is going to play out in a big way. Not looking good. So I'm just going to pull some levels here. Everything looks like garbage right now for the most part. So let's see if I can find some lower levels for you without scaring you guys out of the crypto space completely, because that is not my goal. I am not here to spread, bearish sentiment, but I am here. Yeah, not good, guys. Not looking good. I don't know if this, let's see. Dame Trades Crypto says any of the altcoins that are close to or have breached their March 2020 lows are probably coins that will eventually be worth nothing. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, hey, definitely not a good thing. Dude, bro, what is going on, dude, bro? Yeah. Frankie, how long will I have a chance to buy? I don't get paid until December. Listen, even if we hit the bottom before December, it is likely that in December you will still have time to buy. It is not like you have to buy the exact bottom and then we're going to go off to all new all-time highs. That's what everybody wants. I know a lot of people are hoping for that. It is very, very, very likely that is not going to be the case. You are likely to double top possibly. What's happening? Bring it up. Yeah, we'll take a look at USDT. But yeah, it is very likely that we will hit the bottom, and then you will either get a little bit of a pump, but more likely you will just kind of crab sideways for a very long time. They're going to bore everybody out of the market. So, slowly buy over time. You don't have to buy it all right now. Like if you feel like you're missing out on this huge dump because you don't have money, at your disposal right now, don't worry. Don't worry. Who knows? Tomorrow you could wake up, we could be down another $1,000, and then in that case, it's like you're going to be happy that you don't get paid till Friday. So, so there you go. Looking at here, guys. I mean, I'll try to find a chart with more price history, but I can't even find. Binance. Like, I don't know who's going to have longer price history. There we go. Okay, so here we go. Remove the drawings here. There's nothing really here. We have breached our, this is your last hope. Your last hope, guys, is 2 cents even, essentially. If you lose 2 cents even, we're going to create low lows. It's going to zero. Now, I do believe in Gala as a project. Gala is one of those gaming companies that actually do something. They actually have playable games. They actually have games in development, and you can't say that for every crypto gaming company. We got to take out this peg. But yeah, guys, Gala, it's hard. 2 cents. 2 cents is the last level that I could find you on a technical level. I guess 1.018 cents. This chart starts at 0.009, and we're not that far away from there. Just not looking good. But I do believe in, it's still another 63% down. But, Gala's going to zero. Yeah, I mean, listen, I believe in Gala as a project, but this chart does not look good. I will say that. USDT, that's the market cap. Let's see. Market cap. What is going on? Can I just get regular USDT, USD? What? Dominance? Market cap? What is going on? Am I tripping? Where is USDT? USD? Why? Yo, am I blind? Dominance? USDT? Crypto? There we go. Why is it all the way down there? Okay. Yeah. Here's the thing, right? Look, we came all the way down to 94 in May. This was when all the crazy stuff was happening. This was very sketchy. It's not as sketchy as it was during the Celsius stuff. Oh, it's you want to see dominance? Yeah, okay. Let's check out the USDT dominance. Oh, hey. Haha, look at that. Wait, so what did Lane say? Frankie, bring up USDT down chart on the daily. Yeah, she's ripping. What did you actually want to look at? The token isn't very good, though. They can just make loads of them. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. All that is going to do is go to zero. All the stuff that BTC pair is bleeding. Gal is going to zero. Okay, yeah, technically Tether hasn't gone higher, and market cap never went lower. Just the June crash. Bitcoin didn't because ETH was. Bitcoin dominance absolutely skyrocketing. For the most part. So, that's to be expected during something like this. But people obviously flooding into USDT. Yeah, I forgot. I think you wanted to look at something very specific, Lane. Oh, the double top. Yeah, hey, yeah, okay, you're right. That is what you were looking at. Double top, boom, boom. Interesting. We'll have to watch it. Could be a double top. Definitely looks like one. We'll have to see. We'll watch it. We'll keep an eye on this. We'll look at it on the lower time frames. Let's see. Change the tone. I think you mean to say this is sweet. If we get H-bar between 1 and 2 cents, that would rock. Or $400 ETH. Heck yeah, there is a super cool side to this. Yes, the J. Dean Club. I am going to pin your comment, dude. There we go. Replace pin. I'm pinning it because you want to see this as an opportunity. This is a huge opportunity, right? We have been waiting. I have been personally waiting so long for these prices. Yeah, shout out to Land Crypto, said the bulls are coming in. Let's go. Up almost 2% on the long, baby. Let's go. Maybe it is that double top on the USDT dominance. Shout out to Lane Hughes. But yeah, guys, I mean, hey, maybe we get a bounce here. But again, higher time frame still not looking very good. FTT and FTM will be the next ones to look at. How are we doing on time? Let's check it. Yeah, we're doing okay on time. FTT is at 0. Look at that. Oh, my God. This thing is at $1. Okay, guys. Just to bring up the volume profiles. I know I show the volume profiles, but if you're new here, there's a good reason why I'm bullish on the volume profiles. And the reason is because if you come over to your volume profile here and you look at the entire price action of FTT all the way from back in August of 2019, yellow X on the weekly, obviously these things going to 0. But with that being said, guys, yes, 2 days ago, was it yesterday or I think it was 2 days ago, I'm losing track, we were sitting at about $22. I think we were sitting right here. I think it was a couple days ago. Sitting right here, saying, just like Bitcoin, if we don't hold these lows, right, it is likely that we get a very, very, very quick move. Our target was about $10, which was our next high volume node, and you could see that right here on our volume. A little spike in volume there, but we knew that if we lost that $22 level, we would snap below this low volume gap. And what do we have here? One of the most beautiful volume gaps I've ever seen. Knew it was going to be a quick move. Broke $22, and we called this in the Discord. And guys, boom, we get the straight shot down. We get the straight shot down exactly as I predicted. Shout out to Ben. But yeah, I mean, we were talking about this. Shout out to anybody in the free Discord that saw us call this. That $22 level was crucial for FTT, especially with everything going on with FTX. We were saying it might be a good short opportunity, and boom, the thing just went straight to 0. And it is closing right near our target. But the thing basically went to, we're sitting at about $1, right? We wicked all the way down to $1. And that's basically where we're sitting right now. I don't know if there's any recovering for FTT. So with that being said, guys, trades back up here, up almost 4%, getting a little pumpski. It looks like I may have actually, that's the thing. It was a risky degen trade, to be honest with you. I had very, very low hope for it. And again, this thing can easily just roll back over. But coming to lower time frames, let me come back down to the actual chart I was looking at. And yeah, let me see. What was my entry on this? Entry price 15. So I'm just gonna put a thing here so we could keep a visual eye on this. 855. So where'd we get in? Come on, right about there. All right, so there you go. There's our position. This is basically the gamble that I took today. But yeah. Who knows? Maybe we'll make it back up to this high volume node, get a nice 5%er. Again, guys, this was a fun trade. I was kind of, oh, baby, she's popping. She's popping. But anyway, what was I just going to say? I don't know. But yeah, hey, we're popping up here, guys. Up and there you go, guys. You go from negative $2 to positive $60 just like that in 2 seconds if you're able to catch these bottoms. But yeah, I didn't catch the bottom perfectly, but yeah, we got a nice little move here. But anyway, if you guys want to trade your favorite coins, long or short, meaning if you want to make money, whether it's going up or down, don't forget to check our links in the description down below for Femex and KuCoin. Those are the two major exchanges that I love to leverage trade on or not leverage trade. If you're new to trading, do not start off with leverage. Start with 1x leverage or just spot trade till you get the hang of it. But if you guys want to sign up to trade on Femex or KuCoin, you could get a nice deal with the links down below. It will help out the channel, obviously, but it's a win-win. You save money. Femex, depending on how much you deposit into your account, they will give you some bonus funds to trade with, so that's super cool. And then KuCoin, you will save on the fees for leverage trading and your spot trades. I believe you save on those fees as well. So check those links in the description down below if you guys want to take part in this trading. And then, yeah, boom, just like that, back down to 58, but 61. This is volatile, guys. It was just at $80 2 seconds ago, and then as I dragged it over, it went down. There you go, 70. So yeah, it's just going up and down and up and down and up and down. Again, complete degenerate tiny little position again, but just a complete degen trade. But if you guys are interested, definitely check the links in the description down below. These are my favorite exchanges to trade on. Just made 125%. No stop loss like a clown. Let's go. Shout out to Simon. Shout out to all the degens out there. Hey, All In on Ada said, could you give some of that bing bong sauce for Filecoin, please? Of course I can. Let's take a look at FIL. Taking a look at the Binance chart here. Nice little pop, obviously, as Bitcoin begins to pump. So here we go. And again, guys, I do just want to point out this little degen trade that I'm in was also, it was just not a blind gamble, right? The reason I took that trade, before we go on to Filecoin, just to clear anything up for people, even my degen trades are thought out, right? I didn't just enter into that trade for no reason, right? The reason I did it was, number one, we were coming up to that high volume node. This is Ethereum. We were coming up to our, the high volume node right here. Whoops. We were coming up to the high volume node right here, which was the only level of some kind of support that we had anywhere near us. So I figured, if we're going to bounce, this might be a good place to do it. But on top of that, you did have a 5-minute bull div. You also had a 15-minute bull div potentially. Yeah, 15-minute bull div. Yeah, you can see like just from all the way back here, your lower lows with your higher lows. And then you also had your 1 hour looking to print this green dot, which is now confirmed. Also have a bull div on the 1 hour. So listen, the bullish, thank you, Tyler. I got you, brother. Hey, Taco Crypto, what is going on? Do you think Graph? Wait, that's not Taco, is it? But just so you know, guys, like I'm still using the confirmations. I'm still using TA. Like I'm not just blindly entering in, but it was definitely a gamble because I tried to catch a falling knife. So it works once in a while. I don't recommend it. And who knows? It might not even work. We're just up a little bit. I'm down to $34, right? So like it's very volatile. So it's definitely risky. But I just wanted to cover that. But FIL, we will cover this. Hey, Martin, we just looked at FTT. Go back like a few minutes. Yeah, we will take a look at Filecoin right now. Binance. I'm just going to look at the higher time frames, right? There you go. 6-day weekly yellow X printing, very bearish. 5-day, no yellow X, surprising. 3-day blood diamond printing, very bearish. Oh, man, I think I might be getting sick again. Daily, that's what I should have just taken time off. But anyway, it's okay. I just can't do it, guys. I'm sorry. It's my own. I'll be my own downfall. But yeah, 4-day. No, what was it? 3-day blood diamond and your 6-day yellow X. Definitely a bearish look. Daily looking similar to Bitcoin and a lot of these other coins. 4-hour VWAP above the zero line, but nothing too promising there. But let me give you some levels. Obviously, things are just basically in free fall right now. But if we zoom out here, let me minimize this. Come on. Boom. There we go. Let's see. Zoom all the way out. Oh, yeah, we're not going to be able to. Yeah, so for file, kind of hard to call here. Yeah, I mean, at about $4 even, this is the, maybe I can find one with more price history. It's gonna be hard to give you guys levels for this. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Tony D, what is going on, man? Thank you for the super chat, bro. He says, very busy lately, but popping in to say I love you all and this community, and so proud of Frank for all the growth. If you're here right now, just wait and see. Just wait to see where this channel goes in the future. Shout out to Tony D. I do appreciate it. He's one of our amazing mods, guys. Shout out to all our mods. You guys are literally the best. You make this channel, like this channel would not be the same without you guys. And just so you could see, guys, 70, we went up to $80. Now we're down to 23. That's why it's risky trading out here right now. But if you know what you're doing, or you watch Frankie Candles, there are big profits to be made here. Tony D blessing us with his grace. Shout out to Lane. But yeah, guys, I'll be honest, Filecoin, it's gonna be basically in price discovery to the downside if we don't start to get a bounce here. So Filecoin not looking good. And I just don't want to maybe I can find something with a little bit more price history, but I don't want to waste time. It doesn't look like there is anything. So yeah, this thing might just go into negative price discovery. Yeah, this is enough attack on Bitcoin. Time to fly. PHX says, Frankie's your advice to invest now or wait. Listen, DCA. I've been slowly DCAing in. I was DCAing in for the past couple of months, very slowly. So yeah, I was DCAing in a little bit here, right? And then we get a pump, I might hold off. Then I'm DCAing a little bit here, kind of a little bit here. Now we're down here. If we range, I'll accumulate down here. If we drop down again, I'll accumulate down there. And you just want to DCA in over time. That's my best. That is my best. Advice that I can give, although this is not financial advice. We did do ETH towards the beginning, right after BTC, so you're going to have to scrub back just a little bit. Shout out to Land Crypto, says, hey, Frankie, I appreciate you sharing your KuCoin DCA bot. Really saves time. Robot Clown, shout out to you, man. Yeah, it does save time. It also removes the emotions. Again, if you guys want to sign up a KuCoin, link in the description. The DCA bots, even if you're not into day trading or scalp trading or leverage trading, KuCoin is really cool because they have the DCA bots, which allow you to just set a day or, I want to buy this coin. I want to buy this much of this coin on this every Tuesday, every Wednesday, every single day, every week, every other week, once a month, once a day, twice a day, whatever it is. You could set this bot to buy for you over time, and it's a great, great strategy to accumulate in the bear market, especially because it stops you from getting that emotion to creep up on you and stops. It'll allow your to get rid of the emotion, so it doesn't stop you. Because sometimes when you see your favorite altcoin dropping like crazy, that fear will creep up and it will not allow you to buy, right? You're not going to want to buy when you see the red candles, but that DCA bot has got your back constantly and it's buying without you even knowing. Crypto Ryan says, today may have sucked, but my farting turn signals definitely put a smile on my face. Hashtag Tesla life. Shout out to Crypto Ryan and the Tesla. Let's go, man. But guys, with that being said, I think that's all the time I have for tonight's stream because we do have to get to these wheel spins because we are running out of time here. So let's go ahead and spin the dang wheel of pain and pleasure. So we could see how many giveaways we got. Did we get 1,500 likes? I don't think we did, but I bet we got pretty close. If we get 1,500 likes before we're done spinning this wheel, I will add a ton to the giveaway. So if you have not hit that like button yet, you might as well try to smash it and get some free stuff. If you've been in the Candle Mafia, you will know that, you guys win stuff all the time. So it's not unlikely to win a giveaway on this channel because we give so much away. I want to hear your voice every day, Mas Nokas. Well, hey, this live stream will be recorded, and I want to hear your voice one day. One time. I would like to hear your voices. Really looking forward to possibly meeting some of you guys sometime soon here. 1,250 people still in here. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, let's go ahead and spin that dang wheel of pain and pleasure. Here we go. There we go. Bitcoin, finally exciting. That's all I really care about. And don't forget, as of yesterday, guys, Adesanya versus Pereira, Saturday, November 12th, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's see. I'm kidding. We're not sponsored by UFC. That would be lit though. I kind of want to try to get sponsored by like just like random companies, right? Shout out to Echo Neon. Shout out to Echo Neon, guys. If you want a custom sign, neon sign, I highly recommend Echo Neon, ECHO Neon Signs. Link in the description. I think we didn't get the sign for free, but shout out to them. They make killer signs. They make absolutely killer signs. It's high quality, it's beautiful, and it is exactly what we wanted. A lot of times with custom designs, it's kind of like, you say you want one thing, they give you, it's just never right. They nailed it, 100%. Did my super chat go through twice? I don't know, but if it did, Tony, we're keeping it. Hopefully it didn't, because I did catch it the first time, I believe. Shout out to Tony. Thank you for being here. I'm kidding. I wouldn't keep your super chat. I would give you the money back. But what vid mods to like for the giveaway? The dog sound. In order to join the giveaway, anybody in here that wants to join the giveaway, I am going to upload a video as soon as this live stream is over. I will upload a video called number 1 secret trading view feature. And then it was like best way to spot trading patterns or something like that. That video will be uploaded right after this live stream, and that is the video that you want to like, comment on, and be a subscriber on the channel. Be a subscriber on the channel, and then like and comment on that video, and that will enter you in. And then I can't track if you watched it, but I highly recommend you do, because this is a feature that a lot of people don't know about, and it's super, super cool. Matt B, pretty hoping about this. He says, Frankie, Jets or Giants? Not really a sports guy, I'll be honest with you. I could honestly, at least for, I respect athletes. I respect, especially professional athletes. I just don't follow sports. Respect them. I don't hate them. But I don't follow them. So yeah, I really don't have a preference. Jets or Giants. Jets. Screw the Giants. I don't know. Really, like, the only thing I really get excited over is maybe basketball, but I don't watch it. Like, I used to be into basketball. I was never really into football. I used to be into basketball, but I don't really follow it anymore. But I enjoy watching football. I enjoy watching basketball. I enjoy basketball more than football probably. But yeah, we have courtside tickets to the Hawks, to State Farm Arena for the Hawks. And yeah, super cool. Went to see Knicks versus the Hawks because you guys know I'm a New York boy. But now I'm a Georgia guy. I'm an ATL guy, so I had the Knicks come in and beat the Hawks, and I like to think that they beat. I like to think that they won because I was there. Also, pretty cool stuff. The courtside tickets are crazy. We're the second row from the actual court. So we're courtside on the floor, and literally the second row back. Now, they weren't there when I was there, but, Quavo has the seats in front of us, I believe. Quavo, I think Nelly is somewhere near there. It's pretty crazy. You go to these games on the court side, and, like, you're sitting next to, like, A-list celebrities, and I'm just some idiot from YouTube. This is crazy. Let's see. I have $10K to invest now or later. Shout out to Kalen. I'll say this. I wouldn't dump the whole $10K in at one time. I would put it in slowly. Maybe put 1,000 in today. This is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy today. But if you put 1,000 in today, hold off. If we go lower tomorrow, maybe put another 500 in tomorrow. If we pump the next day, maybe put 200. Like, just spread it out. I would recommend a KuCoin trading bot and just buy. Right now, we are low. We are very, very low. So I would recommend, there you go. We got 15 spins, guys. It was only supposed to be 10, but we got 1,100 likes, so I gave you 15 spins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 giveaways. That's for the mods. Ken, no problem, brother. They do record these, so you could go back. Did someone say Adesanya? Yeah, don't forget Adesanya versus Pereira. I forget who it was. Pereira? I don't know. But yeah. But guys, we're at very low prices. Real quick, before I let you guys go, just zoom out, guys. Just go ahead, go to the weekly chart, and zoom out. Now, my typical, here you go. You want to know when to accumulate Bitcoin? I'll leave you guys with this. Some actionable stuff. Here you go. Here's your actionable homework. Or not homework, but your lesson. Your lesson for tonight. The best time to buy Bitcoin historically has either been at the 200-week moving average, which I'm going to go ahead and take the time to add here, right? Boom, 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 200, boom, right? Anytime price is sitting on top of the 200-week moving average has historically been the best time to buy Bitcoin. Not only that, but also when the money flow on the weekly time frame is in the red on Market Cipher B has been the best time historically to buy Bitcoin. Money flow in the red. Well, we were also on that 200-week moving average, as you can see that blue line right there. If you bought Bitcoin at this point, you would have bought the bottom of the bear market. I go over this all the time. You would have bought the bottom of the bear market if you bought when the money flow was in the red or as we were at that blue line, which is the 200-week moving average. You would have been accumulating whether you were buying this little dip down here or at the top right here. If you bought up here, you would have been like, oh, I bought the top because you wrote it all the way down. But you need to zoom out. As long as you buy a little up here, a little down here, a little here, a little here, a little up here, a little down here, your general average buy-in price is going to be in this general area. And even if you bought all at this top, you still would have come up for a 6,300% gain in that bull run, right? Let's go back to another bear market. Here we go. 2018, you come down to the 200-week moving average. Come down to Market Cipher B. Well, look at that. You're in the red. We know that's the historical best time to buy Bitcoin. You're at the 200-week and in the red with the money flow on the weekly. If you bought here, whether you bought down here or you bought the top of this pump or even the top of this pump, you would have generally got in at this level. And if you bought there, you would have bought the bottom of the bear market and would have rode this up for about 1,200%. Now let's go to current times, right? Where are we? We are below the 200-week moving average, and the money flow is in the red. Now, it doesn't mean we can't go lower. Maybe we go to the 300-week moving average. Where does that come in, right? Boom, we're sitting on the 300-week. So that's where we wicked down to over here during the pandemic, and now we're sitting on top of it right there. So, and you're in the red with the money flow, right? So even if you drop down here, I don't know where the 400-week is, but maybe it's somewhere down here. Let's see. And here we go. Here's the overtime stream for the people who wanted to stick around. You're getting an extra little lesson here, but it's valuable. Remember this. Write this down. Go back and rewatch this. Let's look at the 400-week moving average. 400-week moving average. But wow, that was a lucky guess, guys. That was a lucky guess. But let's see you come down to the 400-week, right? If Bitcoin winds up going to 100K at some point, right? Let's say we go to 150K hypothetically, right? I'm not saying we are, just saying hypothetically. And you buy a little here, a little here, a little here, a little here, and a little here. You would have bought the bottom of the bear market. And listen, if we only go to 150K, diminished returns are an actual thing. Logarithmic regression is an actual thing. So it's not going to be as explosive as all the other gains, right? As the cycles go on, the gains become less and less. That's just the nature of a maturing market. But you would still come up for a 635% pump on Bitcoin, and that's if we got to $150,000 about. Not saying we're going there or not going to go past it or below it, whatever. I'm just saying, if we hit that 100K mark, the idea is that if you buy while the market cipher B money flow is in the red on the weekly, or you're at the 200-week moving average or even the 300-week moving average, it's going to be the best time to buy Bitcoin. So it's about averaging into the market, not finding the bottom and dumping your whole bag in. You could try that, but it's not usually a winning strategy. Let's see. Frankie, can you be stopped at a short for taking it to 0 or less? Can they just not pay you out? No, I don't believe that's possible. Shout out to who said that? The dog sound. Granted, I've never done that. I've never rode a coin all the way down to actual 0. So I can't tell you exactly what happens, but yeah. So with all that being said, I don't know what you guys are talking about in chat, but guys, that is all the time I have for tonight's stream. We still have 1,088, almost 1,100 people in here, guys. If you're new on the way out, hit me with a hashtag new so I could just know who's new here, and I can welcome you guys to the Candle Mafia. But shout out to everybody. Thank you for being here. I hope you guys learned something. Absolutely crazy markets, guys. Be careful out there. Maybe a short-term bounce at some point by some miracle, but things are not looking good on those higher time frames. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. Hope you guys learned something. Get in the free Discord, guys. The party goes on after this live stream. But I got to go do this BitBoy Crypto video before I get fired. So with all that being said, guys, thank you so much, Candle Mafia, for being here tonight. I appreciate you guys. And shout out to Crypto Face. It was actually really cool. I just wanted to just touch on that real quick. Super cool. Crypto Face wanted to come on a stream. I've met Crypto Face. We've hung out before in Vegas. We got to gamble. He's a super cool guy. But it is really cool. Like, I've watched Crypto Face for so long, and to hear him want me on his show is really cool. So much respect to him. CryptoFace is the GOAT. Hopefully we get a CryptoFace collab soon, whether I'm on his channel or he comes on our channel. Super, super cool. Shout out to CryptoFace. With all that being said, guys, that's all the time I got for tonight's live stream. I will see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time, 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And real quick, guys, like I said, Digital Pencil says, get back to work. Real quick, I know it's like the second time I've called off the sign-off. But just a heads up, guys. Like I said, this week is going to be a little bit crazy. I'm going to try to go live tomorrow and Friday, but I have some unfortunate stuff I have to go do. So I might not be able to, but I will keep you guys updated with market watches. If I have to, I'll just update the Discord if I really get pressed for time. But thank you so much for being here, guys. That's all the time I got. Now, for real, I'll see you guys tomorrow, same place, same time, 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after ATB. Shout out to the Candle Mafia. That's all I got. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong. And I got to hit you guys with the Frankie fake out. Shout out to all the new people. Shout out to Kayleen. Shout out to Javier. Shout out to Limez. Shout out to Bitcoin Slayer. Shout out to Burke3. I don't know if you're new. Shout out to Chai. I don't know. Chayo. I don't know how to say that. Jonathan Mendez. Molvad. Secha. Kojo. Wolfman ate my coins, hashtag old. 1 mil, what is going on? Shout out to Royal Canadian Bear Force. What's going on, man? Welcome to the Candle Mafia. Franklin Valdez. Are you related to somebody at the Bit Squad? You guys know, you know. Shout out to Crypto Kona. Shout out to Alberto. Shout out to the moon. Shout out to the moon. It's a book. Okay, shout out to Cryptid Bees, hashtag OG. Let's see who else we got. Shout out to Raz87. Shout out to Ryan Carlon. Shout out to Tim Shea, says hashtag Candle Mafia. Digital Pencil, you're the man. Thank you for being here, bro. Yeah, just wanted to shout out some of the new people. Shout out to A-Train. You're not a new person, but shout out to you, man. Shout out to Blue Sand. Never seen Blue Sand. Shout out. Digital Pencil's still in here. Let's go, bro. Shout out to Melissa Santiago. The Frankie Candles fake out. Jesse, what's going on? Shout out to you. Red Robles, what is going on? I scared you. I love when I scare you guys on the fake outs. Love this. Shout out to Thumbalero. Shout out to you, bro. And shout out to Satoshi Glakamoto, says, I'm new, but I'm on to you, bro. I know you're not. But shout out to all the new people. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Shout out to Dave Digital on the bit with the candle emojis. Shout out to my mama. Shout out Dave Digital. Thank you guys for being here. That's all the time I got. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 5:45 Eastern Standard Time. That's all I got. Frank Candles out. Bing, bong.
Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos.